Hey everyone, welcome back. I have not done an anime reaction in a long time, so basically I wanted to try something else than anime reaction, so I kind of focus more on like gaming content. I still plan to do gaming content, but I realized anime reaction first, so I decided, to start doing anime reactions. And unfortunately, I made this decision after watching the first what was like 4 or 5 episodes of this season. No, three, whatever. I don't remember how many episodes since ReZero came back. Basically, but yeah. Like, point is, I didn't record any of the stuff from season three. Uh, but yeah, I mean, so I'll just give like a quick recap on my thoughts. Season three has been so far has been um if if it continues like this, it might end up being better than season. Because I still think season one was the best season. If it keeps going this way, it might end up being the best season. So that's to tell you how I feel about the season. Last episode, they fought. Oh, okay. I guess I should have. Priscilla has gained way more respect from. Like Priscilla, I hate her character. I hate this whole like spoiled princess character so much. But every time she gets screen time, she gains a bit more respect. She's not your typical spoiled princess. She seems to be like actually a good person. There's a lot of depth to her, and her ability, she can make like her whatever her possessions take damage for her. I wonder if that also counts. Which it explains her like obsession with like getting stuff. She's like, oh, I own this, I own that. Makes sense. It makes me wonder, can she also do that? I don't think she would, because I don't think she's that messed up. But it makes me wonder if maybe that could apply to living things as well. Like maybe if she, for example, Liliana, she'd use Liliana as like a possession. Does that mean she can make Liliana take damage for her? So does it have to be inanimate object? Can be Liliana? That's interesting. It's a cool ability though, and the sword also like it's a very basic ability, but I don't think I've seen this done before, which is the sword only cuts what she wants. It's a unique concept. It's kind of like basic, but still cool. Like it's OP. It's OP. I honestly I wanted more from her sword, but you know what? I'll take it. So far, the two. I guess we've only seen two magic items, right? In or two magic weapons in ReZero, which is Crush with her like infinite reach sword or whatever, and Priscilla with the sword that only cuts what she wants. So far, magic weapons in ReZero have been like really interesting. So yeah, and then Regulus. I mean, the ridiculousness of Reinhardt, I just can't like not talk about this. The ridiculous of Reinhardt. This guy just randomly just getting blessed by. They were standing at the table talking discussion, and he's like, "Give me a second." He sits there, closes his eyes. I just got blessed with a new blessing. He's like, huh? What do you mean? Yeah, and then he's fighting his face Regulus, and he has like the Phoenix, so he can come back after he dies. I wonder if it's a one-time use or if it's like a constant thing, so he can just never die. He has a telepathy. He got thrown to the moon and just jumped from the moon back to Earth. And then, honestly, I'm gonna admit I am a little bit disappointed in Regulus's ability. Like it seemed so OP, and it is OP, but that's such a trash weakness. It's such a trash weakness. I don't know. That seemed like so lame. How strong he was, and then how easy it turned out beating him turned out to be. Yeah. And then Emilia, Emilia when he was like finally vulnerable, and Emilia started just like giving him the Zeus. Oh yeah, no, I've been really enjoying it. Oh, what's her name? I guess I'm also gonna bring up a bunch of theories, two of which have already been confirmed, but I'm gonna bring them up anyway. So the theories I had at the beginning of the season: one, Wrath. Wrath is Fortuna, because for a lot of reasons. I think they've given so many hints it should be obvious at this point why I think. But essentially, she has the same eyes as Emilia. She has the white hair. She has like the same like silver white hair. She has like the same eyes. You know, this the very similar look as far as we can tell. Uh, Also, she talks about Beetlejuice being her beloved, which, as we saw in Emilia's backstory, that is the case. Like she was in love with Beetlejuice, and then what else? There was one more. Oh, this one, I'll be honest, I didn't really. Mm, this one's kind of like a stretch, but it's basically a few years ago I remember reading someone explain that heat magic in ReZero, there is no fire magic or there is no ice magic. It's just heat magic, and heat magic controls heat, and so it can make ice by taking away heat or fire by adding heat. And so because she uses fire magic, which aka heat magic, this is a bit of a stretch, but we've seen Fortuna use ice magic, which if ice magic and fire magic are the same, then also the type of magic. So it's these things out there make me think that Fortuna, Wrath is Fortuna, and she just changed her name. Another theory I had is that the woman, the woman swordsman from the woman cultist swordsman, whatever, is Wilhelm's wife. That one I kind of guessed it like 2 episodes before the reveal. I think it was when was it? It was when Garfield was fighting. I think when Garfield was fighting the second time in the person. The second time when I think Garfield like stepped on her leg, and I guess her legs were soft or something. I don't really know. But anyway, the point is, Garfield mentioned he's like, oh, a woman. I don't know how he knew it was a woman just by stepping on her leg, but you know what? Whatever. So I'm like, well, it's a woman, and we saw her like fight Reinhardt on kind of like equal, not Reinhardt, Wilhelm on equal footing. And I started thinking, I'm like, okay, so it's a woman, swords woman that is like equal to Reinhardt in skill, and knowing ReZero, nothing is mentioned for no reason. Like if Garfield mentioned it's a woman, that's gonna be important. That's gonna be relevant. So I guessed that it would be Wilhelm's wife. That one I guessed, and that one's already like been revealed that it is his wife, just like I guessed. That's one of my correct predictions. The other prediction, which I guess is not really a prediction at this point, was Lust is a member of the royal family. Lugunica's the royal family. It's not. I guess it's not really a prediction because like from the first episode that Lust appeared, they said her name, Lugunica something something something. I'm like, wait a minute, Lugunica is the name of the kingdom. Does that mean she's a member of the royal family? And yeah. So those are my theories. I know I'm rambling on. It's already been 10 minutes. God damn. Yeah, I'll have like chapters or whatever in the video. You can skip this. Um. Anyway, so yeah, that's I think everything I wanted to talk about. I believe. Oh, and gluttony is 2 people apparently, maybe more. Who knows? I have really no theories on what gluttony is. Yeah, I guess let's just get right into it. Okay, so this is Lust. Yep, this is Garfield. No, no, Lust isn't here, right? Lust attacked. Right. Al. Al encountered Lust in thing. This is just Garfield fighting the other guy. Other random guy who I still don't know who he is. And then these are like random Lust beasts. Oh my god. Again? Can you stop? Can you stop? Now he's gonna hesitate to fight. Oh damn. Yeah, who is this guy? Who is this random? Why is he so strong? Yeah, I get it. Yeah, can the volume thing disappear? What's going on? I guess I'm just watching this episode with the volume thing on the whole time. No, I can't do this. Sorry, I have to refresh. I can't watch it with the. I can't watch it with the volume thing. It's too annoying. Why is this guy so strong? Who is it? Opening, right? Opening is, as usual, the opening is fantastic. I don't think it's the best opening. I don't think it's the best opening, but I do definitely love this. I think it's up there. Wait. Are the visuals different? Yeah, so far every opening of ReZero has been so incredible. I think there's one opening actually. There's one opening, like, I can't remember which one. I think it was the season 2, part 2 opening, I believe. I didn't really like, but every other opening has been so good. Oh, right! Auto summon the sea dragons. Just the Gyarados. Oh, I love Auto. Okay, I have to bring this up. Because this deserves credit. Okay, I've watched so many ReZero reactions, and the hate that Otto got in season 1 was criminal. From the first time I saw Otto, from when he was just a random merchant who threw Subaru off the carriage to save his life, to save his own life. Okay, from then I liked Otto. Okay, he was one of my favorite characters from when he was just a random merchant who threw Subaru off the carriage. I understood that. I mean, he apologized for it, and how else is he going to survive? And he didn't survive in the end, but how else was he going to survive? He had to do what he had to do. You know? I never held it against him. I never thought he was a bad person for throwing Subaru off. Why would I hate him for that? Especially that he apologized for it. How many people just apologize before doing something like that? I was an Auto believer from literally the first minute. I was an Auto believer. And when he had the role that he did in season 2, I felt so validated. My boy. Sorry, yeah. I just have to bring it up. I am an OG Auto believer. Okay. Also, I also never forgot, and it was in season 1 actually. It's revealed. So I have a really good. I guess if you haven't watched any of my reactions, I have a really good memory for this stuff for some reason. Stuff just sticks in my head. Once they say something in the show, I just don't forget it. In season 1, when they were going to save Emilia from the bomb, all the way in like the last episode or the episode before last. Otto's like, I know a shortcut, and then he like they go like the crazy road with the falling bridges and stuff. At that moment, I remember Otto said it. He's like, he told Subaru, I have the blessing, divine blessing of language, so I can communicate with animals. That was the first time it was revealed. So in season two, the whole time in season two, I'm just waiting for Otto to do something. Like, yeah, he can talk to animals. He can talk to animals. So why is he not doing it? And then when they were like running away from like Garfield, when Garfield was like, it was like full transformed and he was like killing everyone, when he killed like all the villagers and stuff. In that episode, when they ran from Garfield, and Otto's like, "Oh, I have a secret. I have a trump card or whatever." And you see, you see like the lights in the forest when it was the villagers. The lights in the forest. I'm like, "Oh, he called the animals. He called like the animals before," and then it turns out to just be villagers. And I was like, so disappointed. So I'm glad Otto's finally using his like the full potential of his power by summoning like dragons and shit. Because like, yeah, I mean, the blessing of languages. You can talk to anything and everything. Why wouldn't you just summon dragons to help you? This is exactly what he should be doing. Hmm. Interesting. Sorcerer. Interesting. I'm sorry. I keep pausing because I'm just like spilling my thoughts. This is like 2.5 seasons worth of thoughts. So yeah, this is like 2.5 seasons worth of thoughts. So I'm just spilling it. Felt. I know it sounds weird because all her whole speech was just, "I'm gonna tear down this kingdom." Felt is the best candidate, the best royal candidate. This is exactly like a kingdom as corrupt as Luganica. This is exactly what you need. Okay, I am, fight the power, No, but actually, I'm like a revolutionary type thinking. But seriously, like that's exactly what you need to do, right? When the kingdom is this corrupt, the only option at this point is to just tear everything down and build it from the ground up. There is no other way to fix it, and that's why I think Felt is the best candidate. And also, she's from the slums. She knows what life in the slums is like, and honestly, the best person to lead the country is someone who's lived in poverty. And we're now, I don't want to get into like real world politics, but like politics in ReZero, which we haven't seen any of, but the way I'm looking at it is like that's how it is in real life. Just so many of these governments have gotten so corrupt that there's no fixing it. The only way is to just tear it down and build it back up from the ground. That's after Felto, Crush. I know people are like, "Oh, Emilia is the best because Emilia wants equality." Come on, come on. Emilia is so naive. Like, you're never gonna have like true equality or whatever. And also, equality is not everything. I mean, leading a country is way more than just equality. Equality is good, but like you have, like you got the like economy, poverty and shit. You got like the military actually like defending your. What is? I just noticed his face. What happened? Is this an animation error or am I missing something about his character? Anyway, so yeah, Emilia wants equality, but she's not a good leader, right? I don't think she can lead a country. There is so much that goes into it, all the politics and everything. That's yeah. I think Felt is the best, and then Crush, and then Emilia, and then Emilia. Because Crush is like a strong leader, and you need this kind of like leadership qualities. What was I talking about? I got so distracted talking about Felt. Yeah, I'm most interested in Felt's group though, because we last time we saw Felt in like season 1, she didn't have a group; it was just her and Ron. So and Reinhardt. So I'm most interested in seeing her group because we've seen Priscilla and Al. We've seen like Anastasia and the mercenary companies. We've seen Rush and like her. We've seen all of those, but we haven't seen anything from Felt or the people around her. So that's why I'm so interested in seeing Felt and like Felt's group do something in this arc. Because I want to know what kind of people did she attract, what kind of people are working with her, and the kind of like abilities and weapons and stuff that they have, all of this. Like we've seen the kind of people she attracts, which we've seen that Felt is like taking criminals, essentially she's taking like former criminals and giving them a new life, which is something I so like massively respect, because again, this is like I'm a believer that like when people commit crime, I'm ranting. It's already been 20 minutes. I'm just talking. When people commit crime, it's because like 99%. I'm not gonna say always, but 99% commit crime. It is because of like the socioeconomic conditions, right? It's it's because of poverty, it's because of discrimination, it's because of X, Y, Z. This is not new information. This is, I think it was like Aristotle or Socrates. I'm not good with like which philosopher said what. I just know that this one of the Greek philosophers. This is ancient Greece, like thousands of years ago. Said exactly. I think it was Aristotle. Said exactly this. He said that crime is a product of society, and that to improve crime, you have to improve living. Not to improve crime. To reduce crime rates, you have to improve living. That's the only way. Throwing people in jail, killing people, so on and so forth, like killing criminals, throwing them in prison, that doesn't fix the problem. You have to look at the root. And this is kind of what Felt is doing. Right? She sees that like when these three people, they're muggers. Why are they muggers? Because probably they're poor. Probably they can't afford like food and this and that. They don't have a purpose in life, whatever it is. And so she gives them what they're missing. She gives them a purpose by giving them a job. Now they have a purpose. They have money. They have food. They have no reason to commit crime anymore. This is another reason why I Felt is the best candidate for the royal selection, because as someone from the slums, she understands that people who commit crime are people who are down on their luck, are people who are desperate for stuff, and that she knows like, the root cause. She understands the root cause and how to fix it. Anyway, why I got distracted? Isn't this the one like I could be wrong, but the three muggers? There was three of them, right? There was the leader, who we know his name now is Rashis, with the two daggers. He was with Super at the start, and I think it was this guy and another like small like midget. I think it was this guy was the big guy, right? I could be wrong. So, but I'm pretty sure in season 1 he looked a lot more masculine, I guess. Like he didn't have like this lipstick and the done eyebrows and stuff. That's why I was confused. But we'll see. Maybe like there's something about his character that hasn't been revealed yet, or maybe it's not even the same character. Anyway, I promise I'm not going to keep ranting like this. I'm just like I said, this is 2.5 seasons worth of sauce I'm spitting out. I want you guys to be aware of where I stand with the show, so that anything I say is not like out of pocket. Did you just eat the sea dragons? Yep. Yeah. Not surprised. Not surprised to see eating the sea dragons. I mean, he can eat anything and everything, right? That's what gluttony is. Interesting. I want to know who the sorcerer is. Felt is pretty fast. Yeah, Felt is pretty fast. I don't think... Okay, so the big guy is called Gaston. So we've got Gaston and Rashes. I wonder who the midget is. If the midget is even gonna have an important role. Oh, wow. Oh, interesting. I'm pretty sure, sorry. This is going to be quick. I'm pretty sure this is new, right? Because we've learned about magic. We've learned how to cast magic. We've learned about the difference between like spirit user and sorcerer, where a spirit user uses like the innate magic in like the atmosphere, while a sorcerer uses the magic from inside them. And so spirit users are better because like using magic from the atmosphere is better, so on. We should learn about magic, but this thing here that he did, blocking the attack using mana, that's new. That's interesting. Okay. What is happening? Oh, this is Al fighting Lust. Right. Lust is OP, by the way. I think so far Lust is the strongest. I've read comments saying that Regulus is the strongest and Lust is right after. Honestly, with how like disappointing Regulus's weakness was, I think Lux is the strongest. I mean, she can transform into. She's basically what do you call his name? Mahito from Jujutsu Kaisen. Mahito on steroids. She can transform into anything she wants. She can transform into anything she wants. She can transform other people into like beasts, and she has like instant regeneration. It's just so OP. Like, how do you even fight this? Also, I hate her guts so much. She is so annoying with her voice and crazy attitude. I cannot stand her. Sorry. Another thing about Al in season 1. So I also read, this is a comment I read, and I think this is a pretty important detail that for some reason they left out of the anime. The comment said that in the novel, they actually said that Al mentioned, like, he said something along the lines of, when I came into this world 12 years ago, implying that Al, just like Subaru, was brought into this world from another world, like he wasn't born here. Which is a very important detail and a really interesting fact that Subaru is not the only one who's in this situation. If it's true, there's also Al, and you never know how many other people have been brought into this world from another world, and the kind of implications that has on the story, right? So I just wanted to bring that up, that I am aware of this potentially important piece of information. There was also that one thing Al said in the first part of season 3, where they were having the meeting talking about the witch's remains when her name Lust asked for the witch's remains, and Al said, and someone said like there's a rumor that there's a witch buried under this country, city or whatever. And I think it was Al who said that it's Typhon. And for some reason, nobody questioned, why does Al know exactly which witch was the one buried, right? Because I saw that and I immediately caught on to it. I'm like, oh, wait, what? How do you know that? Why are you the only person that knows that? And why is nobody questioning him on this? Oh, she's gonna transform into Priscilla? She is messed up. She can even change the voice? Yeah, but you can't even see his face. What do you mean? Damn, she nailed that impression. How do you even fight Lust? Okay, so he can use Earth magic. That's good to know. I mean, she can just recover. She can just recover. Why am I surprised? That's Earth, right? That's Earth magic. Wait, but how does that explode? That's Earth magic. How does Earth magic explode? Interesting. She's just gonna regenerate. Yep. She's so OP. She is actually so OP. Like, how? What is this? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay, finally we're getting information on him. The many-armed race. Wallachia Empire, that's an important name. He was born with 8. Wow, okay. Even his own tribe? And this guy was a hero. Wait. This guy was a hero. He was discriminated against by not just humans, not just demi-humans, his own tribe. and he still did all of it to save them. Also, he looks so evil. That's what I wanted to say. He looks so evil, but he's actually such an amazing person. What? So he's like killer bee with his. So he does actually use 8 swords against opponents against opponents he thinks are worthy. He uses like the 8 sword style, like killer bee. Nice. Right, I forgot Garfield can use Earth Magic. Wait, can Garfield use Earth Magic? Or am I thinking of someone else? Maybe I think of someone else. Here he is, he still has like 5 other arms, right? You gotta do a full transformation. Oh no, he's just doing it. He jumped into the water to try to... Okay. That's not good. He can't fight with all these people around. You know, when Elsa died in season 2, or died, I had the theory that she's not actually dead because she's a vampire and she can like she has instant regeneration. But I thought she like, what if she could just recover from being crushed to death? Like, what if she can just recover from being crushed to death is what I was thinking. So I was expecting her to return. This is not how I expected her to return. I don't. And I still think there is a chance that she could still be alive, because again, she said she heals back from any and all damage, so there's nothing to prove that turning into a puddle of blood is enough. There's nothing to prove that turning into a puddle of blood is enough to confirm she's dead. Yeah, but he can't fight with these kids here. He can't fight with any of these people here. I mean, it gives him motivation, but it's too dangerous to fight with these people around. Is he pulling out all his swords? Yeah. He acknowledged him. No, that's not all his swords, that's only 3. I think seeing him fight to protect other people is why he considers Garfield honorable. At least they're keeping their fight contained so that there's no collateral damage. Yeah, Garfield does use Earth Magic. He does use Earth Magic. Oh, he has 4 swords, not 3. Huh? What is he even punching? What? This guy is a beast. He's just blocking all the magic with his own bare hands. Oh, is he going for the wound from before? Oh, he uses magic too. He uses ice magic. Wait, I think at least, or did I misunderstand what happened? Why did he put down his swords? Well done. What? Okay, so the animation there, ending is also really good by the way, but the animation there was weird. Like, the animation, that fight, was like, sometimes it was like popping off. It was like, you know, it's like JJK tier animation, or Naruto tier like fight choreography. But at other times, it was so messy. I couldn't tell, like, from the camera work and stuff, I couldn't tell what was happening. Like, the end there, I still don't know what happened. I don't know how I feel about that fight. It was like half hype, half weird. Maybe if I like rewatch that scene, I'll actually understand what happened. Maybe I'm just stupid. That felt weird. That was a bit hard to understand. Fight scenes in ReZero though have been amazing so far. They're rare, but the few times that we get fight scenes, they're actually really good. This ending, I know it's Myth and Royd, which is probably why, but this ending has such Overlord vibes to it. This ending sounds like it could be an Overlord opening because it's Myth and Royd. I know, I get that. I can't get over the Overlord feeling that it gives me. Is Garfield gonna take his swords? Hold up. The divine protection of the Shinigami. What is that about? Who is he? Who has that divine protection? And what does it do? You can't just bring it up and just pretend like you didn't say it. Yeah, pretty good episode. I mean, there's not much to say because I've already said everything I have to say during the episode. It was just a good episode. Um, I can't wait to see Wilhelm fight his wife. Hopefully, the fight would be fight like choreography and animation would be a bit better than this Garfield fight. So hopefully, it gets the sort of like emotional weight that a fight like this deserves, and the Wilhelm character development that he should be getting from this. Yeah, yeah, not much else to say. Good episode, like always. Take care.